What's good, fellas, and welcome back to another episode of Goat Hunters here on the channel. This episode we're going to be taking a look at the middle linebacker position. It was very close between cornerback, DT, and middle linebacker, but ultimately I felt like middle linebacker had the most votes. I'm going to do these videos split up, so I'm not going to do middle linebacker and both outside linebackers. I'm just going to be targeting the middle linebacker. This series is about finding out everybody at their individual position. So I will do an episode for right and left outside linebacker as one, but for this we're just going to be focusing on the middle linebacker. As you can see, once again we have a shitload of picks in the first round, and the class isn't even that good, so we're probably going to be trading away majority of those picks for next year anyway. There was only one really good middle linebacker that I found, and that was Will Timms, Florida State. He's a balanced middle linebacker. We have to remember what type they were as well, so balanced middle linebacker. Obviously, he's a complete stud. A-, A-, and B. 20-yard shuffle first, 3-cone first, 3rd in the broad jump, 4th fastest. What? Nah, that can't be real, man. Really? 74? That is the most deceptive combine I've ever seen. 100% hands down. The only other good one there was Mcclendon. He's a 3-4 tackler. Now, obviously, a lot of people do run the 3-4 opposed to the 4-3, so we're going to be taking a very close look at these 3-4 tackler middle linebackers. This guy's from Wyoming. A- hit power, B pursuit, B- tackle. The combine report looks really good, but then again, we just saw the guy had a terrific combine and turned out to be 74 slow. Mcclendon, 3-4 tackler. He's going to be a 73. You've got to be shitting me. I'm just going to trade away a couple of these picks. One thing I can take from this opening draft is that if a middle linebacker is in the 2nd round, definitely don't take that guy. Alright, so we got a couple of next year picks for those 2 picks right there. Let's go check out what else we have working with here. In the 4th round, you have another 3-4 tackler, Marquise Trevathan. 7 combine, doesn't have the craziest top 3 skills, nor the best combine report. And he's from the 4th round. I mean, we just saw 3-4 tacklers are pretty trash, so hopefully this guy can be a little bit different. He's a 72. Wow, so balanced and 3-4s are not the way to go for middle linebacker, man. It's too early to say. It could just be a really weak draft for middle linebackers, but we will definitely crack the code next year. Get these 2019 picks right here. Man, look at how many red diamonds can you possibly get. This is such a trash middle linebacker draft, man. Nobody even has a combine over 7. This guy's the only guy that comes close, and he's trash, and he's another 3-4 tackler. We have a run stopper middle linebacker here, but he's garbage. Balance. They're all balanced. Balance are garbage. You don't want balanced middle linebackers. 3-4 and balance don't look like they're proving their point. Alright, we're just going to skip this draft, get it out of the way. Obviously, there's no talent in this draft whatsoever. Fingers crossed that there is going to be a superstar middle linebacker in the draft stories. Moses Hagler is transitioning to football, track and field team, so he's got to be... There we go. Apple doesn't fall far. Ole Miss middle linebacker Moses Morris has been by his father on the sideline during football games since he could walk. Okay, so this is good. This is the first time in Goat Hunters that we have a guaranteed superstar. I'm going to go check out Moses right now. There's only 2 first-round middle linebackers in the entire draft. B plus B and B. B plus B and B. Okay, so Moses Morris is a run stopper. We are yet to draft a run stopper middle linebacker. Balance from experience has been total garbage. And as you can see, we have a couple more 3-4 and balanced middle linebackers. So we're going to take these guys as well. See how bad these balanced and 3-4s really are. We also have a cover 2 middle linebacker down here. Haven't got one of those yet. Yet to see a prototype. This is the only one in the entire draft. And he's projected to go undrafted. Alright, week 15 we get another guaranteed superstar. Let's see if quarterback, DT. Can't be greedy though. We already got 1. I can't expect 2, but we got 1. Alright, so we actually have some green diamonds on both 3-4 tackler and balanced. I definitely want to take these guys just to see if you can get any higher than that 74 like we've been seeing. That Jacoby Polley guy, my mistake. He's actually a prototype middle linebacker as well. So going to be able to see that and run stopper at the same time. This is terrible. I think the only one we're yet to draft is cover 2. So hopefully in next season, we can get a good cover 2 middle linebacker and we can finally crack that myth. But So far, haven't seen any cover 2 middle linebackers in a while in the top, 3 rounds or something like that. Nobody worth taking at least. I mean, he's just straight garbage. I mean, it says that he's good, but I just doubt it. I really doubt that he's any good. Alright, so we're obviously going to start off by taking the superstar middle linebacker, Moses Morris. Now, his combine is a 7.2. Doesn't have a really crazy combine. Like, it doesn't jump out at you. Top 3 skills are still pretty mediocre at best. But he's a guaranteed superstar, so he turned out to be an 80 overall. It looks like run stopper might just be the best type of middle linebacker to draft. Checking out his stats, he's got 91 acceleration, 86 agility, 83 pursuit, 79 strength, 84 speed as well, and 85 tackle, 89 hit power. That's pretty solid for a rookie, man. That's exactly what you're looking for. And of course, once you get that awareness up as well, he's obviously going to skyrocket in overall. It really depends how you play the middle linebacker. If you're using him, or, it depends on how you build your team. Alright, and we get our first look at the prototype middle linebackers as well. Jacoby Poley. Now, he's got a ridiculous combine. Prototypes are known for their speed, and he's 10th fastest, but every other stat there is ridiculous. 7.4 combine, pretty much first and third in everything. Top 3 skills are so-so. We'll see what prototype middle linebackers in the first round are made of. Turned out to be a 78 normal. That's a little bit disappointing. Compare the stats, however, he's got 90 acceleration, 88 agility, 84 pursuit, and 80 strength. Now, one thing that we do know for sure, regardless of position, is that the stats really don't fluctuate that much. So we've just drafted a first round prototype middle linebacker. The acceleration is a 90. My best guess is that the acceleration could probably cap out at 91, 92 and can drop as low as 85 to 86. Maybe the agility would be able to hit 90 as well, and that of course can drop down to 85 too. And once again, the awareness, if you get that up, he's going to skyrocket. But decent hit power as well, decent tackle. I still think that the other guy was better, the run support guy. Okay, so I don't want to take any of these guys, but we do have a balance and a 3-4 tackler. Now, last draft, these guys let us down. This architecture of middle linebacker really let us down. So this guy's got a 7.7 combine. Pretty good top 3 skills as well. Balance type, and we know from past experience they're not very good. So let's go ahead and see if Griffin Annan can prove us wrong. He turned out to be an 80 quick. Now let's go check out the stats really quick. So he's coming in with an 89 acceleration, 87 agility, 82 pursuit. His awareness is a little bit higher, which may give him, maybe a 1 or 2 overall boost. So I wouldn't exactly say he's at 80. Maybe he is a 79 or 78. The tackle's 89, 85 block shed, 87 hit power, 86 speed. Now, when we finish this draft, we'll go back and look in depth and compare all 4 types and try and get a defined answer. But for now, they all look pretty similar, man. All around 78 to 80 overall, and they kind of have the same fucking stats. It doesn't change that much apart from development. Alright, going back into it, we have a 3-4 tackler with a 7.2 combine. He is the strongest. The rest of the combine isn't that good, but we'll see if that strength is a trait of the 3-4 tackler and see what we're working with here. He turned out to be a 73, so I still think that the 3-4 tacklers are probably the worst form of middle linebacker yet, but we're still to find a cover 2 middle linebacker. Now, of course, this guy got nerfed because he's not better than the other middle linebacker at anything, but the acceleration is pretty damn high for somebody who's 73 overall. The strength as well is a little bit higher than the other linebacker. It's just the power and finesse. If you want a 3-4 tackler, then probably gonna want power and finesse and maybe a bit of play rec for particular situations, but it's definitely a raw guy right here that you can work on, especially with quick development as well. Any other guys worth picking up at all? We have another balanced down in the 6th round, and the only covered 2 out of everybody is a terrible guy from Buffalo. I mean, just look at that. We have a lot of picks, so we can probably waste a later pick on him, but I'm probably going to trade him away for now. I don't want to waste him. Since we have so many picks, we might as well get this 3-4 tacklers just so we have more to work on, compare the stats. He turned out to be a 70. Once again, pretty poor acceleration, agility. Awareness is garbage. That's something that all the 3-4s have in common, is they got a good power move. For the sake of science, I'm going to take this balanced middle linebacker from New Mexico. He's got a B+, B+, and a B, which is very solid. Combine report is pretty damn good as well. Can balanced LB make a comeback? Oh, shit. Wow, okay. And he was a 6-round projection as well. So it seems like MLB can spread and vary amongst any round, because this guy is pretty crazy. 90 acceleration, 87 agility, 81 pursuit, 80 strength. So you can tell straight away that the 3-4 tacklers have the most strength and most power move. 79 superstar is a balanced but has terrible power move and subpar strength, opposed to a 73 3-4 tackler that has 90 strength and say 74 power move. But other than that, everything looks pretty similar across the board. The pursuit might be a little bit lower, but the excel and agility I feel is pretty universal amongst all the linebackers. Alright, let's go ahead and take Baptiste. He is another balanced one. Does combine not as good, top 3 skills not as good. He's a 77 quick. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of sleepers at the MLB position, that's for sure. Because the guys at the top were guaranteed superstars. But you still got superstars in the 5th, 6th, 4th round. I mean, same story, right? 78 strength, garbage. 67 power move, garbage. Only thing we can distinguish right now is if you want to send blitzers and have middle linebackers that get to the quarterback, probably going to want a 3-4 tackler, which is pretty self-explanatory anyway. Alright, we're going to make this our last pick of this draft. The last one is a 3-4 tackler out of Nebraska, 6-round talent. Combine report is pretty average top 3 skills, but let's see what 3-4 is about. 72 normal, but if we go check out the stats, 70 power move, that's just as good as the guy that was 79 superstar. 80 strength. The other guy didn't have 80 strength, I don't think. I think he had 72 or something like that. Even if it was 80, still doesn't matter. This guy's 8 overall less. So if he was an 80 overall, then... Alright, so first one we took was a run stopper, the guaranteed superstar. Now his acceleration is pretty good, but the speed, a little bit iffy. Good hit power, good agility. I think this guy's a bad example only because he was a guaranteed superstar. We should kind of exclude him. So the prototype, and the only prototype that we got, comes in with 90 acceleration, 88 agility, which isn't as good as the guy that was 80 overall, but I think you're more so just guaranteed to have that good acceleration, good agility if you take the prototype. Once again, pretty self-explanatory, but still there's nothing universal that really like, you know what I mean? There's nothing that distinguishes the different types of middle linebacker. Now we got a balanced one here, Griffin Annan. He was an 80 overall quick development. Pretty much the same scenario. 89 acceleration, 86 speed, 89 tackle, 87 agility. Terrible power move though, terrible finesse, terrible play rec. So balance don't really serve you in the purpose of getting to the quarterback. 3-4 tackler now. Once again comes in with pretty good acceleration, lousy speed, but he has 78 power move, 75 block shedding to go alongside it. Another 3-4 tackler. Comes in with lousy acceleration and speed. 78 tackle, 87 hit power, 82 agility. 76 power move, 80 strength. Then we got a superstar down here who again is a balanced middle linebacker. He has really good block shedding, insane acceleration, lousy speed once again. 87 agility, which is perfect for using and cutting back and getting interceptions. But that power move though. So remember that the balance can have really good overall stats apart from the power move and the strength. The strength is a big letdown, so more of a coverage kind of guy. We've got another balanced here, Corey Baptiste. He was a quick development. What is he again? Balanced. Balanced once again, story of the day. Good acceleration, terrible speed, so that varies. That can go anywhere from 83 to say 90. Alright, we're going to go through one more time in the hopes that we can find a cover 2, because that's one that we still have not distinguished yet, whether they're any good or not. Alright, let's take a gaze at this. Please be a cover 2 middle linebacker this year. Is that too much to ask? Once again, the first one comes in the 6th round. Alright, so the best one this year is a prototype, undrafted talent in the 2nd round. Pretty decent combine, pretty lousy top 3 skills. And he is a 66 in the 2nd round, a 66. Alright, so the first one that's actually any good comes in the 5th round. Russell Tiller. Head looks like a tin can. He's a 3-4 tackler. Good combine, good top 3 skills. 72 normal. So not only can this position be really deceiving, there's also really bad years for it as well. As you can see, the first year was pretty much the same scenario, all red diamonds. Oh, look at that. The computer beasted out for us. 79 superstar running back. 75 left guard, who was a quick. Wow, Grady computer, look at that. Damn, 96 speed, 96 excel? Ooh, shit. Alright, so getting back to what we're actually here to do. In 3 seasons, we weren't able to find a cover 2 middle linebacker that was in the top 3 to 5 rounds. Conclusion is, cover 2s are trash. If you found a cover 2 in the first 2 rounds, let me know his overall ASAP, please. Yeah, this was just a really poor draft. But this might be good for us to compare because they're at their worst, so their better stats are going to stand out like dog shit. 3-4 tackler. Yep, so your power move should be pretty high. Strength. Yep, hit power. Okay, so if you want a middle linebacker that's going to blitz, definitely got to take a 3-4. I mean, that's pretty standard stuff anyway. But still, you get a finalized look at the stats. This guy's only 72 overall, 88 hit power, good acceleration, good strength, good power move to start out. But just terrible agility and terrible speed. So you got to take a hit at agility and speed just to get those power and strength moves. This might be a little bit of a biased opinion, but I personally like the prototype middle linebackers, even though they're more so likely to be busts. I always use the middle linebacker, so I'm always looking out for the best speed, agility, and acceleration. Prototype's going to be my go-to one. So if you're using prototype, you probably want to go that. But in the case that you do manage to find a good balanced middle linebacker, I would probably take that over the prototype still. Even though their power move and their block shedding and all that is garbage compared to the 3-4, I still feel like the balanced is the best form architecture of middle linebacker in Madden 18. You saw on the earlier one, 90 acceleration or something, 88 speed, really good agility, really good tackle, really good hit power. He had the best of everything. So if your best middle linebacker in the draft is a balance, I would definitely go ahead and take that, especially if he's a guaranteed superstar. That being said, fellas, I hope we did uncover some kind of myth today, kind of looked a little bit more in depth of the middle linebacker position. Don't forget to let me know what position you want me to check out next on the offensive end of things. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to sub if you are new, and I'm going to catch you back next time. Much love. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's